In the heart of the bustling city, beneath the noise of honking cars and chattering crowds, stood an apartment that seemed to defy both expectation and imagination. It was a space so starkly empty, so bare of life, that it evoked a sense of disbelief in Megan Tiwari as she stepped through the threshold. The walls were devoid of color. The furniture, old and worn, stood like relics of a forgotten past, and the air was tinged with the scent of cleaning supplies. A sterile reminder of someone's effort to maintain an illusion of order amidst the chaos of life. With a laugh that began as a quiet chuckle, she couldn't help but share her amusement with friends who accompanied her, their voices echoing in the hollow space. "Look at this place. He probably has $20 or $30 to his name," she whispered, her tone dripping with judgment, unaware of the profound story woven within those four walls. Little did Megan know that the occupant of this desolate apartment was Jason, a man whose life was far from ordinary despite how it appeared. He had moved to the city with nothing but a small suitcase and a dream, a flicker of hope nestled deep within his heart. Each day was a grueling journey marked by relentless toil at a local office supply store and long hours in a small diner, where he washed dishes and served meals to strangers. His hands bore the roughness of labor, his back ached with fatigue, yet he wore a soft smile, one that spoke volumes of his silent resolve. Every morning, before the sun dared to peek over the horizon, Jason greeted the day with quiet determination. He prepared a simple breakfast, the aroma of toast mingling with the fresh scent of coffee, then paused to tend to the small plants by his window, a delicate reminder that life could flourish amidst adversity. From this vantage point, he gazed out at the city skyline, the soft morning light bathing him in warmth and filling him with purpose. Each day was a step toward something greater, an opportunity to ripple kindness into a world that often felt harsh and unforgiving. Yet Megan's laughter continued to echo in his memory, a stark contrast to the reality of his existence, one that was built not on material possessions, but on the joy of giving. He worked tirelessly, organizing shelves and cleaning floors, all the while dividing his meager earnings with precision, rent, bills, and the largest portion quietly funneled into a scholarship fund he had created for children in need. Each penny was an investment in hope, sparked by the stories of young lives that had thrived because of his efforts. As days sketched into weeks, Megan found herself inexplicably drawn back to the apartment, her initial amusement replaced by an insatiable curiosity. She began to notice the small details that spoke of Jason's character, the meticulous arrangement of his belongings, the way he watered his plants with care, and the handwritten notes scattered across the counter, each one a testament to lives he had touched with his generosity. Reading through the letters, she felt her heart constrict. Words of gratitude from children whose dreams he had nurtured. "Your kindness changed my life. I'm going to college because of you." Each note unraveled a tapestry of compassion, leaving her with a strange blend of admiration and guilt. Megan's world shifted, her laughter now replaced by introspection as she reflected on her own judgments. The sparse apartment no longer felt empty. It pulsed with stories of resilience, of choices made with a steadfast commitment to serve humanity. She began to see Jason not as a man of poverty, but as a beacon of humility and grace, embodying a wealth that transcended material bounds. One afternoon, as she lingered near the doorway, she mustered the courage to speak, her voice barely above a whisper. I had no idea." Jason, with his calm demeanor, simply smiled and replied, "Sometimes people see what they want to see. They judge by appearances, but real value, it's not in what you have, it's in what you give." His words hung in the air, heavy with meaning, and Megan felt the weight of her previous laughter crash down upon her. In the weeks that followed, Megan transformed from an outsider to an ally. She began assisting Jason in his efforts, helping to organize the scholarship fund, and her heart swelled with each interaction that deepened her understanding of humility and kindness. She observed the love woven into the fabric of Jason's daily life, how he prepared warm breakfasts for his daughter, Emma, tucking little notes into her lunchbox that read, "Have a great day. Love, Dad." Each gesture resonated with the depth of a father's devotion, illuminating the immense sacrifices he made for her happiness. Jason's life was not one of grand gestures, but rather a series of small, meaningful acts that built a legacy of compassion. He dedicated his evenings to helping children at a local community center, offering them guidance and support, while never seeking recognition for his selfless pursuits. Each handmade card he received from Great children was a treasure, a silent acknowledgement of the profound impact he had on their lives. As rain pattered against the windows one evening, Megan watched Jason assist an elderly neighbor with her groceries, an act so simple yet brimming with grace. In that moment, she grasped the essence of his character, the quiet strength that lay within acts of kindness, no matter how insignificant they seemed to the world. Time slipped by, and as Megan grew into a confidant and contributor to Jason's endeavors, she felt the lessons he imparted seep into her own life. The laughter that once filled her visits had evolved into shared moments of purpose, illuminating the path of empathy and generosity. Months later, as Jason received yet another heartfelt letter from a student accepted into college, "I couldn't have done it without you. You believed in me when no one else did." He felt a profound sense of fulfillment. These small victories, invisible to an outsider, were monumental to him. Jason continued to live his life with unwavering dedication, nurturing Emma, supporting his scholarship fund, and influencing the lives of countless individuals, all while Megan flourished under his example. In a world often quick to judge by appearances, Megan learned the invaluable lesson that true wealth was not measured by what one owned, but by the kindness one chose to extend to others. On a bright morning, as she crossed paths with Jason and Emma, she felt a surge of gratitude wash over her, recognizing the richness of love, integrity, and compassion that had transformed her heart. And so, with each passing day, Megan endeavored to carry forward the lessons of humility and generosity that Jason had so quietly imparted. She vowed to live a life that reflected the beauty of shared humanity, knowing that every small act of kindness could ripple into the lives of many, just as Jason had shown her through the empty apartment that held the most profound of secrets.
Got a topic in mind for the next story? Comment it below.